In the last episode, we were still making progress towards the enemy castles. And so let's read this and then let's play Heroism II. In your travels you find a leather purse filled with gold that once belonged to a great warrior king who had the ability to transform any inanimate object into gold. So this purse is infinite now for some reason. Okay. Let's get a captain here. Female. Sorry about that. Apparently somebody decided it was a good idea to blow up stuff outside. I hope you burned up your face, bastard. And I have no idea who it is. It's just some random person throwing fireworks around. Because apparently that's what all... Oh wow, look at that movement rate. We got 2 pluses here, which doesn't mean we have like 3 movement bars, but it means we have a fair bit more movement. I'm not sure if movement is actually capped, but you do get a lot of it with those boots. And it was well worth fighting that dragon over them. Keep the unicorns there. 40 of those, and none of those. What else can we hire here? Another druid. Let's have another druid. We lost a few of them. And let's also have those battle dwarves. Some of them. Okay. We're not that good in the range department, but we're doing well in everything else. So I'm not really worried about anything. And I think we can start attacking and then fanning out a bit. I guess this taking over the barbarian town served as kind of a distraction for the enemy. Because he was more occupied with getting that back. And now he has to defend it, which is not my problem. But he seems to be a warlock by class, or by starting class, so I suppose he's going to be having a hard time finding a new barbarian now. Also, who is his best hero? Can I can just buy that and figure it out. Okay, it wasn't new week yet. Apparently Vesper is his best hero. Let's see where Vesper is. Not here, from here. So let's conquer the shit out of this place. And still a castle with only apparently one wall here, and with only one turret. I do like that. If we go here, this Hydra should not reach us, unless it has good morale, which it shouldn't. I'm just hoping, yeah. I'm hoping it doesn't have the good morale bonus, like we just got. Roland II, yeah. I was considering to actually use the elves for that, but you can just hit those hydras now. 4. You don't move. Oh, he does have the good morale bonus. He seems to ignore the cruisers, which probably wasn't a good idea. Attack increases damage, well, it does maximum damage, which is 40. So if we 240 damage, that's a reasonable amount. So less those on attack. Okay, we pretty much got this because Hydras are still, well, they are resilient, but they shouldn't be that resilient. I'm not against 100 dwarves. Mysticism again. Well, again, yeah, I think the other hero has mysticism as well. Well, we, on the other hand, have a pretty difficult time finding a warlock to use in this town. And we also didn't get any really new spells out of this, which kind of sucks. Well, I'm fine with it anyway. It's not dangerous for us not to get a spell. Let's see. You... Yeah, no, let's attack this first. this movement. We can cross the entire map in one single turn. Well, not the entire map, but we can travel from one castle to another in 2 turns, I guess. And I think that's a lot of movement to go around. Okay. Well, you know the trick. Go here, and you go. Well, not there, apparently. There, and a bit of here. You guys are lucky now. And it works like a charm. It works like a charm. Now those hunters might actually have good... No, they don't. I think they would have a reasonable morale if they had a tavern here. But we'll see if they have one here soon enough. Like right now. See it? With another glorious victory. Let's go with Advanced Wisdom now. Yeah, they don't have a tavern. Had they had one, those Hydras might actually have done more. Let's not do anything with that. Like, all those buildings suck. Oh, the Thieves Guild. Well, fine, let's have a Thieves Guild then. How many of those? Oh, we actually have most of the information we need. I mean, the most relevant stuff is actually this and Best Monster. This is okay, but you generally, especially on the smaller maps, you kind of know how many maps or how many castles, how many castles each player has. Okay, Alamar. You probably don't stand a chance, so I'm liking my chances. I'm going to take a chance. I'm not going to sing ABBA now. Don't worry about that. Okay. Can't remember if those Medusas. Although no, those are more dangerous. Well, they are more resilient, so I'm gonna take those out first. And with my stronger unit. That's fine. This head has a very unpleasant voice. And I believe it would have been smart to cast that spell against something that would actually die from this magic arrow, as opposed to the one troop that wouldn't die from it. He could have wiped out a lot of those sprites with 50 damage, he could have wiped out 2 dwarves, he could have killed most of those and some of those, but instead he opted for going for the troop that really wasn't bothered by it that much. Which I think is kind of stupid. Also, we almost have this map. Within only 3 episodes, isn't that good? Ooh, that was, I think this is his strongest hero. With, poor morale. And hopefully no resistance against fireballs. That was supposed to go here, not here. But I guess I'll have to see what I can do here. I should have blocked the centaurs there. But killing 12 gargoyles is fine as well. I'm not sure cursing those dwarves will sort anything out for you, mate. Okay, now those have to die. Or at least as many of them as possible. And it really helps if you know that the enemy won't have good morale. He ran? Really? Running away is bad because it basically disperses your army. Also, I like this. I actually like this here. This looks like somebody, either a failed spell, or something. Some magic experiment, or just a forest fire. What a dungeon! Because money, and the fact that the enemy didn't have a dungeon here. Look at that. He has no heroes. He'll probably rehire Vesper, because that was his best hero. But yeah, it's nothing I need to be too worried about, because look at that. His army is actually gone. So no griffins, no hydras, no nothing. Only those few guys. And I probably should leave, should take some time now, because I wouldn't want Roland to expect me to win this that quick every time now, would I? It seems like a questionable idea, because he might get this impression and I might get fired if I take more than like 3 weeks next scenario. Look at that, it's okay, we took 2 months, but still, it's pretty damn quick. I usually take more time. It would be awesome here. Chain lightning. We currently don't have... Could you knock it off? I'm recording. Somebody is honking for some reason. It's a unfathomable reason, I might add. Knock it off. Okay, I can't use my exploit here because those guys aren't moving down here. They are more likely to attack the ranged units. So what I'm going to do instead is... too worried about that. I am worried about those. Can I bless my phoenixes? I would like to do that. Because those guys have a crap load of health. Those guys shouldn't be much of a problem. Yeah, those aren't dangerous. Well, they are not that dangerous anymore. Wow, 90 damage. Oh right, that's the strong hero. We just rehired them. It's also why those gargoyles are still standing. They're only standing because they have a pretty substantial bonus here. Although this hero is mostly spell power and little defense, so if we get him to not casting spells, we'll be good. As long as he doesn't cast a spell on us. Okay, here, face palm all you want. I can face palm a little bit more now. Blocking his head off doing shit. Do we still have 4 phoenixes? No, 1 died already. Real shame. We can't cast spells, so screw that. That's that, and now we have this battle pretty much in the bag. Look at that, she was about to clap, I think. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff. That's like a small fortune artifact. And we won again. So...
My seer informs me that you have turned down an offer to betray me. Once again, it seems I am in your debt. You may rest assured that when all this is over, your service will not go unrewarded. I have received a request for aid from the sorceresses of Norriston. Their public declaration for me has made them the object of Archibald's wrath. Archibald has sent a large army to make an example of them. They must be defended if we are to maintain our diplomatic credibility. I am sending Lord Halton to assist you in your efforts to rally the sorceresses. And once again, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, can we pick now? No. Okay, so we get to... oh damn, I don't get to pick my faction here. That kinda sucks. The Sorceress Guild of Norriston has requested Roland's aid against an attack from Archibald's allies. Capture all of the enemy castles to win, and don't lose Norriston, or you'll lose the scenario. Hint, there's an enemy castle on an island in the ocean. Well, great. So we get to choose between 3 spells here. Mirror Image, which is... I'm not sure if we use it already, but Mirror Image basically creates a copy of that unit with the exact same size, but the entire stack only has 1 health. So if he casts like a damaging spell against it, it will perish again. But if you for example copy your phoenixes, you would have 2 stacks of phoenixes, and you could do some pretty devastating things with those. Okay, Summon Earth Elemental, that's not that great. Earth Elementals are fairly slow, they are very, very tough, but really slow. And Resurrect. Resurrect is a fairly useful spell. But I believe it's only Resurrect is not the top level spell. The Resurrect only gives you the troops back for this one battle. So I believe it might actually be a good idea to go with Mirror Image here, which is pretty damn amazing. So, okay, we'll go with Mirror Image. We still have the Dwarven Alliance. Shouldn't wear off, actually. And we are a sorceress. Hooray! You've received a message from the guild. Thank God you arrived. We are under siege from 2 enemies from the north and 1 from across the sea. Please save us. You're our only hope. What a perfect timing. Okay, so we also got a hero here, Lord Halton, who has Djinns and Master Archers. And the White Pearl. And an endless bag of gold, which is very, very useful. Also, this is one of the unique heroes you only get in the campaign. He also has a glistening head thing there. But what we are going to mostly use would be the what we're mostly going to use are probably the sorceresses here. Although something tells me that might actually have less battle dwarfs on this map, which would suck. But anyway, yeah, town here and this here. This map is also substantially bigger than the last one. You can tell by the size of those castle dots here. And I suppose it will take more than 3 weeks to take all this over. However, we'll start with that next video. Until then, bye!